Hello, mate.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right, good.
Oh, it's starting to look lovely. God, it's such a beautiful day today as well, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice.
So where are we at?
Plugging in.
Plugging in.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with this beauty. Can I ask what this is?
That's the mic patch, or one of. There's another one over here.
Right.
Oh, it's upside down.
Glad I came.
And then you've got bantam ties, which are going up into the jack field. The rest of it is linking to an EDAC on the back panel.
And this is all looking great. All the trunking looks lovely. So we could just pull the top off
Yeah.
and add stuff in.
So I've just wired up this. That's going to go in.
Great. Cable management.
Yes, indeed. So getting everything plugged in the right place and making sure it's all organised. If you ever need to unplug anything, if you have any problems, you can get to it easily.
You guys quite clearly take quite a pride in this.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Sim area. Oh, it's looking so wonderful. I think I'm definitely sold on us not having the 5.1 set up permanently, and that be something that if an engineer comes or I have to mix something in 5.1, then I set it up.
You're going to have to give us a demonstration at some point.
Oh, absolutely. I need to come and get. I need to come up with some window cleaner, get this all cleaned. It is butt-clenchingly cold. These videos may seem a bit out of sync at the moment. I actually have done a behind the scenes for our Black Weekend because so much stuff happened, and the behind the scenes I've captured is in 3 different cities, but unfortunately I've managed to capture 3 hours of footage that I want to condense down into 10 minutes, and this takes some time. Told you it was windy. Ah! So I've just got this little thing to show you that I love it when you find a bit of kit that unexpectedly you kind of just totally fall in love with. I've been playing around with solutions for the USB-C ports on the MacBook Pro. As you may or may not know, they only have USB-C ports, no card reader, no Ethernet, this, that and the other. I got one solution that has a little USB lead that you need to connect to it, and one which is self-contained, just connects directly to your computer. Extraordinarily poorly engineered piece of kit, because whilst it only needs one USB-C port to operate, it covers up a second. So you lose, it's the only kind of USB port that reduces the number of ports unnecessarily that you need. So I found this, little mousey there. It's a Quack. And just wanted to give you a heads up because it's got this. I don't usually like stuff to be wired in, but this is when you want. I'm not going to lose this because it's stuck to it. HDMI, 3 USBs, Ethernet, another USB-C, so it's not taking away a port from you. SD card, big, SD card, small. And it seems to work very well, be very robust. So just a little tip there, I'm not endorsed or anything, but just wanted to share the love for, for the sadness we have with the dongle situation. Excellent computers though. Studio setup's going amazing. Yellowtech are doing a fantastic job. When you go through this process, you have to kind of improvise a bit and keep an open mind. And I've had a real deep, hard think about 5.1. I'd really like to know, are you guys finding that delivery in 5.1 is actually is reducing as opposed to increasing? It's almost like it's peaked. I know for me, ITV doesn't want things delivered 5.1 anymore. It's all about stereo. So I'd like to know if that's something that you're experiencing or whether that's just a UK thing. So I've decided to be stereo until maybe I get a job like a computer game where immersion is really important, or indeed an engineer comes up to mix a film that's in 5.1. The other thing that's happened is, and I'm, saddened to say this, but my Harbour Monitor 40.2s, they're just too big for the room. We've done some tests and stuff, and there's just basically not enough air for them to move around. I've got a pair in my house in quite a big room, and they are basically the best speakers I've ever heard. They just don't work in that room, so I'm going to have to find them a new home. And if I can manage to sell them at a good price, I may have a little bit of surplus, non-divorce inducing cash free to get a pair of what I'd refer to as vanity speakers. So another question to you guys, do you use vanity quality speakers? And if so, what ones to use? They don't necessarily have to be expensive, but I just really like to know what. I mean, a lot of friends of mine use Focals as their big kind of non-reference, just turn it up for the clients kind of thing. So just like to know what you use aside from your Dynaudios, your Genelecs, your Quest-Eds, all of that kind of stuff. Anyway, thanks as always for your positive comments and suggestions for new videos. Please keep them up. I'm going to get out of here literally before my arse freezes off and rolls down the mountain. How are we all doing? It's a bit cold today, isn't it? Ooh.
There's a fair bit to do on that.
And this is for the synths.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. There's the Dimension D.
Yeah, found it.
Beauty. So what are you guys working on?
We're finishing off the cables. So there's quite a lot of custom cabling.
Oh, really? So you've got all the ends,
Yep.
and then soldering.
Yeah, so there were some final bits to do, some measurements, the cable runs, getting them all right.
I just don't have the patience for soldering. I never. I remember I googled once if anyone ever died of impatience. I think I suffer kind of critically from impatience.
Yeah, so we were kind of talking about that kind of thing.
Great.
So that's like another 6U or so.
Fantastic. Like guitar channel mixer. Did you see that?
Oh, the Mixer King.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Jimi Hendrix's.
Really?
Yeah.
Serious?
That stopped you. That stopped you with your funny business. Yeah. What are those?
Ah, these were going to hold your keyboard up. On
Right.
this. But we're going to do it with we'll do it with steel actually.
That's much more industrial and cool. Do you like that the desk is called over the OTT? Awesome. Well, I'll come and visit you later.
Okay.
One last thing, and if you don't have the stomach for scatology or you're having a breakfast, there's nothing more for you to see here. I just want to prove to you that I'm not a right old softo. It really is very, very cold. Now, Oscar has done a shat-trick today, which is basically 3 shits, which is really impressive. 3 bags full. And the last one he did was about 45 minutes ago. I have the evidence here. And this is my authentication stone. Listen to this. That's some frozen